At the 4 Pyro tag, that's going to be Angry Elf, and then 4G is Ducks.
All right.
So Villager, Fox, this is an interesting matchup. I know a lot of the zoners don't really enjoy fighting Fox because he's so fast and impressive. But I can see some nasty things that Villager can do, especially with like that bowling ball and all the ledge play that Villager has, as well as Fox's susceptible recovery. And Villager's really great recovery.
Yes.
So I can see this going either way. We'll see who's coming out hot. I think is going to be the biggest thing.
Here we go, game number 1.
Starting things off with just that laser. Ducks breaking up that slingshot pressure with a neutral air. But we're going to see lots of forward airs and back airs from Alph, as well as those Lloyd rockets trying to keep that zoning pressure. Using these up tilts from Ducks, gonna build a small lead.
Yes.
Corkscrew into down tilt into the up air. And just waiting at the edge here. That was a really great burst option from Angry Elf. Ducks trying to connect with that backer, just missing. And trying to get the trump, not gonna happen. Angry Elf once again getting a down air, just a nice punish. Retaliating here. Ducks is up by just a little bit. Get the up throw. Up air.
Not gonna take it.
Yep. Angry Elf being smart, going back towards the ledge, making sure that he doesn't get caught in the trap of trying to land on these platforms and getting up aired by Fox. It's not where you want to be. Trying to go neutral into fair. That platform actually might have goofed him up. I like that poke attempt. In the dare, into the up air. Oh my goodness, Elf moving right now. Got the Lloyd rocket, gonna get grabbed, forward thrown. Elf able to put on a lot of pressure. And the tree is still up, which means we do have that axe online, which means you can go jab to axe. It's offline at the moment though.
Oh, going for the forward smash there.
That's kind of that day 1 Fox option. Like a lot of times you just standard get up against Fox and you're like, oh no, I should not have done that.
Yeah.
Elf too savvy though. Gonna get the jab into the up smash. Ducks finding that kill finally. Alph was doing a good job staying alive, knowing that you can't really die from Fox's grab until upwards of 200%.
And that's one of the areas Fox struggles in, is if your opponent shields.
Alph is grooving right now, and that's going to do it, and we are evened up. Alph is playing this matchup very well, but Ducks firing right back. He's the one winning more neutral exchanges for sure. And these two dancing around this tree. It's going to wither away. Going to spawn up some of them Lloyds. Up tilt into the jabs. And oh no, the footstool! You're just gone. Unfortunate. I think that's maybe just like a Battlefield thing. I know Falco can, if he presses down on certain ledges and he's doing a rapid jab, he goes right off and you can do a neutral air with it. So I believe that's probably a relatively similar property where you just push yourself off, and he got footstooled there because the Alph was mashing jump to get out. So getting caught there, unfortunate for Ducks. It was a very close game, and then that kind of happened and stymied the flow.
Yeah. Here we go, game number 2 though. Ducks hoping to win this game.
It is best of 5, using more time to adapt. This is generally known as Fox's best stage in Battlefield, so I can't imagine him swapping out.
Yeah.
And there we go, we got a neutral air, trying to catch him with the bowling ball, but you can only go so far underneath with the bowling ball. And now Alph gonna play around this tree. Gonna reflect the Lloyd. The Lloyd is grabbed. I believe it's at terminal velocity, the one in his pocket. Because it only gains so much speed after a reflector.
Duck's going to have to be a bit careful here, as that pocketed Lloyd will put on some good percent.
And poking with those up airs once again, those thin ledges of Battlefield, excuse me.
Angry Elf looking to be winning a bit more neutral exchanges this time around, looking like he's adapted.
Yeah, he's playing that more like campy, I'm going to put up trees and throw Lloyds at you from halfway across the map. Oh my. Oh, Alph almost getting there, but that item priority on the bowling ball really screwing him up. Great play from Ducks, throwing out the A-box, great awareness. The neutral air, that floaty boy, breaking him off there. Duck's having a hard time getting through Alph's wall. He's stopped kind of doing the slingshot pressure and going more with a Lloyd Rocket style and just a few slingshots.
Yeah.
Up tilt. Gonna get the up air though. That's
Gonna
gonna
get the
finish
up
him
air.
off.
Good stuff coming out from Ducks.
Gonna get the back throw though. That's a strong back throw. And the Lloyd coming after him, but the stall.
Oh.
And gonna get the invincibility of grabbing that ledge just before the bowling ball can connect with him. Ducks in a nice position here. Even though Alph has been doing a lot of chip to him, he's been able to find ways to get his combos in, and Alph's having a little bit of trouble getting KOs.
Yes.
Got that tree popping up, but as long as you don't go too near the tree and you're cognizant of the axe, you will be okay. And we got an up air string coming out from Ducks very nicely. And that forwarder gonna do it, yeah. Close range. Oh my, trying to reflect that, but just not gonna work. Gonna get a tree dropped on him. Already 44% on Ducks because of that interaction. But Duck's gonna look to get this Fox Vortex going. He does have Alph trapped at the ledge, but a lot of times Alph will kind of put himself at the ledge just being villager. And this is now even. Alph has done a great job evening things up.
He has. It was looking like it was going to be a quick game from the first stock that was taken.
Dancing around here. And the tree popping back out from Alph. Alph trying to find a way to claim the stock and go up 2-0. And that might do it. Oh, great stall with the Firefox. And not able to grab through that platform like that. I don't know if he's able to grab. Like, I don't think you can snag him from that high up.
I don't think so.
I'm pretty sure he can't, but he was probably thinking he might land on the ground.
Either way, though, we have Ducks going in with the back throw.
It almost doesn't matter what throw you do as Fox. Like, yeah, you can set yourself kind of up for things, but that's all you can do, and none of it's true.
Yes.
So you just kind of go in with one option, and you might even try to get out, like, to cross up their DI, so they may DI wrong for what you're trying to get them to do.
Yes.
And that fair, is that gonna do it?
Take it? Not
Nope.
yet.
Coast to coast on Battlefield. That pot clanking out with the Fox Illusion, sending Ducks flying in the forward throw. Shooting out lasers. I know every percent counts, but good grief.
This is a
Forward
very
throw?
close game.
Yes, it is. Both of them up to very high percentages.
Both having max rage.
And that
And
fair,
is
is
that
that going
going
to
to
do
take
it?
it?
Yeah,
That
it is.
is.
I think it was, we had like 2 minutes left. Neither of them were really camping or anything of that nature. Looks like throughout the rest of the bracket, we got Column over Tryhard Train. I believe that might be an upset. Dash over Chaz. Jordan over Script. Yeah, apparently Column over Tryhard Train is an upset, according to Gooshi. I don't know how it was seeded. I don't know what Column's been doing here lately. I know he's good.
I'm pretty sure Tryhard Train was a top 8 seed.
Oh, dang. But these two going back at it here. Game number 3, Alph has taken a commanding 2-0 lead. And this will be a long road back for Ducks if he hopes to clutch it out and keep his winner's drive alive.
He will. He will definitely have to put in some work to get the reverse 3-0.
The shine there, working out, reflecting that little marble there that Alph was shooting out at him.
Coming out with some jabs, hoping to set up for an edge guard situation.
Yeah.
But as we all know, Villager is not the easiest character to edge guard.
No, not whatsoever. I'm not even sure if you can fair foot school him, unless he maybe goofs up.
I don't think so.
I'm not so sure about that, and I know different stages have different floors as well. So it might work on some stages and not others, just because of how stellar his recovery is.
Yes.
But he might not be able to act out of it in time. It may also depend on his percents. Trying to drop a bowling ball on him though. Alph down by just a small margin, and both these two kind of chipping it out. Oh, and Ducks is going to run up and up smash him. Great play from Ducks. Going to take himself a nice little lead here.
One thing I can say is this set has been very back and forth.
Yeah, both games have could have gone Ducks' way had things just gone a little bit more right, especially game number 2. That one was super last hit. Game 1, you know, it was unfortunate with the footstool thing for Ducks. It worked out in Angry Alph's favor quite marvelously. And there it is again, but ready for it that time, and it looked like he had a jump. So it looks like Duck's trying to grind through it here and get through this wall of projectiles that Alph can put up.
Alph putting on this pressure with the slingshots.
And that neutral air just trying to put out a hitbox in Ducks' general vicinity and recovering nice and high there to avoid that bowling ball.
Not wanting to risk it.
Right. And just kind of dancing back and forth here. Ducks gonna get a neutral air, but not gonna get much more follow-up. Able to get back on with that roll get up. And dash attack, whiffing on shield there. Going with jabs, but perfect shielding that dare.
Shields.
And great stall from Ducks. Also putting out a protector against those, you know, projectiles that Ducks likes to use, or that, excuse me, Angry Alph likes to use so much. And there's gonna be an upstash and a pretty commanding 2 stock from Ducks. Angry Alph not able to find the stock that time. And Ducks able to kind of figure out some of his defensive habits and figure out exactly how to punish them appropriately.
Yeah, Ducks definitely played a lot better that game. He was able to adapt and just punish any situation that Angry Alph missed.
And we're going to Smashville as Angry Alph's counter pick.
3, 2, 1, go!
And the lasers coming out from Ducks here. Getting a nice little lead. That is one thing that he does have. Even though Alph has that chip game, he has to send out those Lloyds at a longer range, and he's got that the laser he can put on a little bit of damage with. Yep, just gonna opt to, you know, camp out, send out that Lloyd. And now we got double Lloyd coming after him, but just going to jump away from all of it, and Alph not able to capitalize on that. And these rapid jabs coming out.
Jabs.
Yep, and Alph just dipping backwards. And now Ducks up in his face. How is Alph going to get him away? Great down air from Ducks. Trying to get the up air, but not gonna happen that time.
And Ducks yet to take any percent. Oh,
Yep, there we go. The jab. Commentators cursing my mans right now.
yep.
Shooting out those lasers, just trying to get them. Got the jab, or the dash attack, excuse me. Trying to get the up air, and there's an up air from Ducks. Ducks is really breaking away apart Angry Alph's game plan. And it seems like those lasers from half stage are really stymieing Angry Alph right now. As well as he's kind of mixing it up with the run-up pressure as well. We're going to clash out here, but Ducks, of course, in that nice lead. Trying to get the trump. Once again, Alph buffering an option. I don't think he's been in danger of getting trumped even once this set. Trying to go with the forward smash, maybe trying to catch a roll back or something. Up tilt, very high percents though. Not really going to connect into that up air like what Ducks would want. And that's going to do it.
Going to take that stock.
Going to dash back and forth here. Ducks just opting to hold shield. Oh man, the miss grab. And that has almost a full second of ending lag on it. So that's not a grab you want to whiff. It's very punishable. But Ducks going back to this laser pressure. Forcing Alph to approach. That's one thing that he's doing a lot better is he's getting a lead and maintaining it, which forces Alph to approach. And Villager is a significantly worse character when he has to approach because those Lloyds, they have some nice, like they have a decent amount of lag on them. Even the fares and stuff, like it's not the safest option, and you gotta find ways in. Oh, trying to get the forward smash, but that up tilt's gonna beat it out. All right. Tech-cheese situation for Alph. He's going to put on a little bit of damage here. He's in a good spot to get this KO. He's got all the pressure here.
He is.
And that Firefox eating up the Lloyd and still sending Ducks exactly where he wanted to go. Got the forward throw, just tossing it off stage. And once again, Ducks is pretty content to shoot lasers, but that down air is going to do it coast to coast. Got that tree coming up, but now Ducks in position on the side of it, the close side. Angry Alph kind of sort of trapping himself in the corner with that tree. And now the tree is gone. It's so hard for Alph to plant trees, and that's something that he was doing in like game 2 really well, as he's getting a lot of tree pressure and like using that to help him camp. And Dux has been in his grill enough to make him not feel comfortable trying to plant out trees.
Yeah, and that's the optimal way to play this matchup as a very in-your-face character.
But he's also using, you know, that laser pressure to say, hey, you can't just Lloyd Rocket camp me and have nothing happen. But that neutral air to up smash is going to take us to game 5. Second game 5 of the stream for top 12 here, or top 12 winners side, excuse me, for top 24 here at Chronicles of Olympus 3. So we will look to see what adaptations Alph can make. He needs to figure out a way through Dux's mix-up pressure in between the lasers, and when Dux is going in with things like dash attack and grab, he needs to figure out a way to determine when he's doing that and how to counteract the play. Gonna opt to plant a tree immediately. I think he's gonna try to go back to that game 2 style where he gets up a lot of trees and plants a lot of Lloyds in that way. Alph opting to run right behind that Lloyd, trying to catch up to him. Maybe going with a little bit of offensive pressure of his own to help maybe counteract a little bit of Dux's counter pressure. And Angry Alph getting back here, and that dare has been so clutch for him at the ledge, helping him get back on countless times in the set.
It has.
And the up air is trying to come out from Dux. He's going to get a rapid jab here. And now we got the Lloyd Rocket coming out from Angry Alph, just sending it out there on him. And now all these fares are trying to come on out. Fish him with those bears as well. But Angry Alph in a good spot nonetheless. Gonna reflect that, and now got the pocket. We might see that, that's the pocketed Lloyd right there. I thought maybe we were gonna get the double Lloyd again. That's always fun. And now the down air, yeah, very nice. The down air from Pyro to fire right back. Angry Alph, for Pyro Angry Alph. Maintaining about a 30% lead here.
As we all know, Fox can just send you into a vortex and do big damage.
One thing that I've noticed Dux hasn't really tried to do is like 2-frame at the ledge with up tilt. And that's something you see Larry Lur do all the time. Maybe it doesn't work super well on Villager just of how well he can stall at the ledge. But I'd be interested to see him maybe try it. I'll definitely talk to him afterwards, find out why he doesn't do that. Maybe it's just a Villager thing. Maybe it's just not something that Dux likes to use too awful much.
Maybe not.
Trying to shoot out those lasers, just put on that little bit of percent. Dux has done a good job. He's basically got this even up. But the down air into up air. I don't think that was sweet spot up air because that was a triple turnip. I thought that would have KO'd. Definitely didn't send very far. Got a Lloyd coming in. That sapling so far away from Alph right now. That was really good. It looked like I was smart DI on those jabs. And that up tilt not going to connect.
Angry Alph trying to keep him away with these slingshots.
It looks like he's kind of figured out how to, like, he's kind of remembering how to play this matchup again. Like, a lot of shield is generally a good thing against Fox.
Yes.
Because his grabs really aren't going to do too much to you. Going with the armored option there, it looked like. And the side B up close. This is very close. This is looking very reminiscent of game number 2.
It is.
Where both of these players are at very high percents. And the neutral are going to do it. Angry Alph in a good spot here, assuming he can. Oh no, it's going to get evened up. And now Dux, Angry Alph down to their very final stocks with only 4% separating them. And as I'm saying that, you know, they're duking it out even more. Very close game. Up tilt and just a couple jabs there. Nice small punish from Dux, not trying to overextend and get punished. There you go. Getting hit with the fair, but jumping over the Lloyd Rocket. Minimizing the amount of damage he takes there. Trying to land with Nair and get a follow-up off of it. The rapid jabs coming out. Grabbing in the wrong direction. Alph, oh no. And the dare coming out. And the Lloyd Rocket. Pressure from Alph is kind of getting stuffed out there. And now Angry Alph putting on damage. Trying to get things even back up here, but Ducks almost getting that up smash. Oh no!
Wow.
And there's the
There
up air.
we
That's gonna
go.
clean it up. Reverse
Reverse
3-0 for
3-0.
Ducks.
Good stuff to both players.
And again, that was another 4-minute game right there.